JPMorgan CEO Jamie Dimon lashing out at cryptocurrencies yesterday during a hearing on Capitol Hill, suggesting they be banned.
I've always been deeply opposed to crypto, Bitcoin, et cetera. You pointed out the only true use case for it is criminals, drug traffickers, anti-money laundering, tax avoidance. If I was the government, I'd close it down.
In the past, Dimon has called Bitcoin a hyped-up fraud and likened it to a pet rock. In response to a question from Senator Elizabeth Warren, Dimon and other CEOs of large banks who testified yesterday agreed that crypto companies should face the same anti-money laundering regulations as the major financial institutions. And we're going to talk to Senator Warren about all that testimony that took place yesterday about banks, and she's going to join us. You don't want to miss this in the 8:30 a.m. half hour of the broadcast, just about 3 hours from now. Or I should say
no, if you can.
2.5 hours now from now.
I mean, which expression you like? Genie's out of the bottle, horse has left the barn, toothpaste is out of the tube, Humpty Dumpty's already. I don't see how. I mean, that's not obviously
not
realistic.
Not as the SEC is like signing off and blessing.
Yeah,
ETFs.
it's not a realistic thing to talk about. I have a lot of pushbacks on the whole notion. I mean. Money laundering, we didn't come up with that term when Bitcoin was invented. So throughout history, 99% of the money laundering has been done not using Bitcoin. And it's like anything else. The dollar, you don't want to get rid of the dollar because it's used for money laundering. I mean, we know that. I mean, maybe it's better, Bitcoin, maybe it's easier to do. But, I don't think you decide you just hate something just because it can be, we've had conversations about all kinds of things about it. It's not the thing itself, it's the wacko that's using it or a lot of things. A car can be a terrible thing if you decide to drive into a parade where there's a bunch of people.
Sure, but then you have to decide it has enormous. This is the thing. When you have dangerous things, you have to decide how much utility they have so that it's a balance, right? So you could say to yourself, I would argue cars are very valuable. They create great productivity, economic productivity. They create all sorts of fabulous things that cars do for people. And yet there is a danger about them, right?
You know that the true Bitcoin zealots think that Bitcoin is better than, has much more stuff than a car could ever have in terms of
Kathy Wood. I heard an interview
fiat,
with her from yesterday where she was saying
decentralization.
That she'd been making the case, and Kathy Wood had a rough year over the last year, had to defend all of her positions. Much better lately, but she was saying that Bitcoin, she thinks her thesis has been proven because it's not just a risk-on asset. When you had the banks that got into so much trouble, Silicon Valley Bank and the rest of them, Bitcoin was up by 50% because you didn't have to worry about the counterparty risk. That was her argument.
If you run a bank, and one of the biggest claim benefits of Bitcoin is that it will help the unbanked become banked. You can imagine, Jamie.
I don't think that's why Jamie thinks it. Though.
Yeah, well, come on.
Jamie and Charlie
certainly
and a few other
wouldn't
people.
Be good. It's probably bad to say that, whenever you say someone who has an opinion, well, he's got he's in hydrocarbons. So, yeah, right. I don't. Yes.
I think that's Jamie's honest opinion.
Both you guys decided that Republicans don't like tax reform because they're helping their rich friends.
No. That's not true.
Oh, I thought you were both. That's why it's not going anywhere.
No.
That's why. What was the issue?
That was the words you put in the guest's mouth.
Yeah. Right, but I thought you were kidding. You were kidding when you went.
Yes.
Oh, you were kidding?
Yes.
Well, I thought you were saying, yeah, it is why.
No, that is not.
I don't think the reason Republicans don't like bigger government and more taxes is just because it affects their pocketbook.
Okay, but I grant you that, and I don't think Jamie doesn't like crypto because.
So maybe that's true. I mean, he does think. I don't know if he read the Bitcoin standard. I don't know if he really has a firm grasp of what we're talking about. It's just the idea of a distributed ledger that's totally decentralized. There's obviously something there. We'll see. If it goes to zero, eventually it goes to zero. But if it goes to become a permanent part, if it's the internet of money, and if it finally becomes that. And
as I've said, I think, this is my own view.
Yeah.
I don't think it is ever the internet of money. I think what it could be is like a store digital gold,
right,
or a baseball card that has some value.
A baseball card. That's what
I don't.
That's what I think it could
That's
be.
just the greater fool theory. But you could argue that with stocks at times too, that people are buying it for. But I don't think that's what it is. I think it's But I always go back to the desert island where you've got 20 people. And you divvy up the work that everyone has to do. If every person keeps a record of every hour of things that they do, and everyone's got the same record, the same ledger, the blockchain, then you know when you owe me an hour. You owe me an hour, and there's a value that has. And if you want to use shells or you want to use something
but the value. We have so many other things to talk about.
No, but money
I could dig a hole. I've said this to you before. I could dig a hole. And it would have no value to anybody.
Do you think gold is valuable because it's
just because I spent the hour digging the hole doesn't mean it creates value?
Gold isn't valuable because it's a pretty metal and because it has uses. It's valuable because there's only so much. It can't be. It's immutable. But that's all the same.
I didn't tell you this isn't digital gold. I said this could be like a digital gold or a baseball card or something like that.
No, but a baseball card is not. There's no reason that you're right. That has no inherent value except when someone wants.
Ask my son about
that'd be
baseball cards, basketball cards. Yeah.